Now we're going to craft the beautiful low back dining chair arm. And to start doing that, we have clamped a piece of stock to the top of the leg. And that allows us to swing the stock around and be able to identify by scribing a line the angle which that arm blank will sit against the back leg stem. I've used my sliding bevel to identify that angle. And now I can take the angle over to the table saw. To make the second cut in this compound arm to back leg angle, clamp the arm board in place on the leg and position the outside edge of the board so it butts into the outside edge of the arm stem. Use the sliding bevel to identify the open angle between the outside of the leg and the arm. Your miter gauge is still set from the first cut, so set the tilt of your table saw blade with the sliding bevel and place the outside of the arm board face up. Now you can make the compound angle cut so that the arm will cross the front leg and fit tightly against the arm stem. We're ready to cut our big sweeping arm radius in the right arm. We've got the right arm top profile. I've got it attached to the board here with some double stick tape for demonstration purposes. And all we're going to do is make a nice sweeping line. And then we're going to take it to the bandsaw and cut this piece off. And then we'll move it to the outside and glue it on over here so that we'll have enough material to make that entire sweep. This is the back of the arm. As you can see, we've already made the compound angle. And this is the front. Let's go to the bandsaw. I take the cutoff all the way to the back top edge and line it up for gluing. The cutoff will jut out at the bottom when you line it up, and that's okay. The front will come up short, but the arm will narrow there. Make some reference lines for gluing. And apply some glue and hand screws and let it sit overnight. Now we're going to fit our arm to the front leg. I've inserted a 1/2 inch dowel center in the hole that we made there. And all I have to do now is, since I've cut this compound angle in the back to fit, is to line it up, and we're 1/4 inch inside the stem or the top of the front leg. Once I get this line back here, I can just give it a nice little bump Now I have a location to drill a 1/2 inch hole, and that will attach it to the top of the leg with a dowel. Now, we have an arm with that great double sweep.